Can family members inherit workers' compensation benefits? To find out, you have to read Green versus Dutchess County BOCES. It's only 7 pages. Don't have time for that? I got you covered. This is TLDR episode on Kanye, Khalid, Green versus Dutchess County BOCES. This can be found at 2022 New York Slip Opinion 06028, published by the Court of Appeals on October 27th, 2022. This is a civil case. This is TLDR, Court of Appeals decisions in 5 minutes or less. The issue in this case by the Court of Appeals is whether a non-schedule award, and I'll explain what that means in a moment, whether a non-schedule award under the Workers' Compensation Law, Section 15, can accrue after the death of the injured party such that it can be awarded to a beneficiary of the injured party. And the Court of Appeals says no, they cannot. To understand this case, you have to understand that workers' compensation law describes 2 different kinds of awards for a permanent partial disability. Okay? Permanent meaning it will not change. Partial meaning it's not the whole body. And disability meaning it impairs the ability to earn wages and income for the job. The 2 kinds of awards are schedule loss of use awards, and the schedule refers literally to a schedule of injuries or parts of the body, which include the shoulder, arm, hand, hip, leg, knee. And if you have a schedule loss of use award, then the goal is to compensate for the loss of earning power, not for what you actually earn, but because of the injury itself. That's a schedule loss of use. The other kind of award is called a non-schedule award. Non-schedule meaning it's not on that list. It doesn't mean it's not important. The parts of the body that could be considered non-schedule, very important. They include things like the spine, pelvis, lungs, heart, brain. If you injure your brain, you have a non-schedule injury, a non-schedule award. The goal is to compensate for the actual loss of earning power. So it's a factual analysis about whether there's a causal link between the disability that resulted in the non-schedule award and the actual amount that you earn and the resulting loss of earning capacity while you're working. Now, the law changed in 2007, March 13th, 2007. Before March 13th, 2007, the benefits were payable for non-schedule use awards as long as the partial disability existed and results in a wage loss. And after March 13th, 2007, the benefits, in addition to that, they added a maximum number of weeks. There's a maximum number of weeks that it's even eligible to receive the award. For example, and it goes upon the percentage of loss capacity. So if the loss is greater than 95%, then it's 525 weeks. There's like a list. If it's 85%, then it's 475 weeks. If it's less than 15%, it's 225 weeks. So there's a very complex list. And this schedule of how many weeks you're eligible to receive the award, that was new and added in March 13th, 2007. So now let's talk about the facts of our case. Eric Watson sustained a work-related injury. He received a non-schedule permanent disability award. He got $500 a week for up to 350 weeks. Okay. This is after 2007. So there's a maximum number of weeks. He died after 311 weeks. So there's still time left between the amount that's the maximum number of weeks and the amount that he died before the maximum number of weeks. It was 38 weeks. So when he died, his son sought to receive that difference of 38 weeks, sought to get paid for the time remaining under the 350 weeks, the unpaid amount. The workers' compensation judge denied that application. The workers' compensation board denied that application. It goes to the appellate division. They reverse the trial judge. They say he should get it. Goes to the Court of Appeals, and they reverse the appellate division. They say the trial judge and the workers' compensation board were right. They say that the non-schedule award is still subject to that limitation. Maybe there's a maximum number of weeks, yes, but it's still subject to the limitation that it's fact specific, and you have to show that there's a causal relationship between how much you make and the disability that makes you earn less. So by definition, when the person died, when Eric Watson died, he could no longer work. So no benefits were accruing to his beneficiary because there was no earning capacity loss because he had no earning capacity after his death. But this is different than the schedule amount. The schedule amount says that there's a number of weeks that you get. And if you die before that number of weeks, that can be passed on to the beneficiary. If you like what you just saw and want to see more just like it, please hit like or subscribe to let me know.